A.J. Mitchell with a drive and a fadeaway that falls. A.J. Mitchell, his second season out under, continue to find nice move here by Spencer. Sets up Jaron in the corner. His three is down. Grizzlies the 3-2 lead. Dort out of the corner. And his three is through.
I don't want to hear about Lou Dort not shooting well, and then against the Grizzlies, knocking down 3 after 3.
Okay, I won't say it. He was 2 for his last 8. Then Carlson rings the bell from downtown. And Spencer digs out the rebound. Dort slow to get up. Coward on the attack and score it. And Gordon allowed. Wells against Dort. Pretty move to get around him and use the basket
at that point.
Spencer around the Landale screen. Jock will try for 3. It's through for Jock Landale. Pulls the Grizzlies into a 1-point lead.
So listen, Josh said, I'm going to go get the faux hawk, and I'm going to come back and get my jumper to go down. It's A.J. Mitchell again. On that bench back, we saw in the last game that he did play the threes, the assists, and shot here inside with Carlson able to finish up over the multiple ways.
Vince will try a 3 and knock it in.
Right on cue.
You curl. Side pick and roll with Vince. There's the roll. There's the finish.
Beautiful pass there by the back. The Grizzlies.
Aldama with a ball fake. Caldwell Pope has a driving angle. Off glass and in for Contavious Caldwell Pope. Alex Caruso had it stripped. First Grizzlies turnover of the game. Kenrich Williams. Kenrich Williams had Koloko on the baseline, 7 to shoot. Top side, Santi's 3 is through. Santi Aldama. The Thunder starting 30-5 for a second consecutive season, and
score.
Big strong finish inside by A.J.
Getting guys back, not just keep having guys go down. So getting Vince Williams back, nice pass here, and inside, nice finish with Williams, but because the shoe came off the Grizzlies down low on the swipe.
13 on the shot clock. Aldama from the baseline, Santi Aldama.
Those nights when they are off. And what happens is their opponents, though, they're rising to the occasion, as the Grizzlies try to do tonight.
Coward for 3. Differential +5. Well, the Grizzlies are +10 going into the second quarter. Spencer sets up Jaron. His 3 is through. Dale Coward, Spencer, and Gigi Jackson. Jaron on the back down against Dort. Through a double team, hooks, hits, and draws the foul. Teams in terms of games lost to injury. Carlson bricks up a 3. And Lou Dort gets the rebound. Jang for 3. Extra pass. Spencer trying to relocate. Pump fake. Gigi will try for 3. Bango, Gigi Jackson. Gigi going downhill against Williams to the cup, banked it in. Pretty play by Gigi Jackson.
Point shooting, the way that he creates shots, but the assist, nice pass here inside.
And Jaron to finish over Dort.
Nice high low there with Landale finding Jaron. You think about for him, for Cedric Coward, what this has been able to do. Yes, the injuries have been there. Dort with the pull-up jump shot goes down. The injuries have been there. More to it right here.
Santi drives on Dort. Oh, to a back-cutting Gigi for 2. Oh, wow.
Beautiful pass, but nice job of Gigi. That 3 there, but Kenrich Williams with the offensive rebound.
Wiggins on a blow-by. It's Utah. Vince Williams Jr. 3 is through.
To rely on is Jalen Wells gets caught in the air.
Caruso blocked by Koloko, and it hit Caruso's head when Aldama bad cross-court pass, stolen by Wiggins, and Wiggins the hoop. Aldama for 3, bango. Santi Aldama. Grizzlies have led it by as many as 20. Jaron from the dotted line, yes.
See the difference in when he catches the ball in the scoring area. It takes
glass. Under 2 remaining, first half. Jaron to the cup, banked it in.
Easy money, partner. You just got to do it the right way. So the second chance points. in the second quarter have been in the favor of the Thunder.
Gigi for three.
Continues. They're not making shots.
Yeah, I thought the shot quality for the Thunder in the first half was pretty decent. Here's the foul line jumper. That one's short by Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams peels back. George thought about the three, puts it on the deck. It hits the two. Moments after. And we saw in the first half, Landale now gives way to Spencer for three. Tango, Cam Spencer.
So you know you got a great shooter.
Grizzlies 13 second chance points. Jalen Williams comes topside. And the three by Kendrick Williams.
Mindset anymore. He's playing the right way.
Jalen Williams, little bobble there. Dort working the baseline and got to the rim for the dunk.
I would say this, Fish, to your point about what Gigi Jackson.
Able to return. And Cedric Howard has 4 fouls. A Wells three is through. Jalen Wells, first 3-point.
To go out of that zone back to man so they could become harassing defensively.
Vince Williams Jr. knocks down the three. Vince Williams Jr. Three.
I know that he had the three. I wonder if he had 4 in that basketball game.
I thought he had 4 against San Antonio. About a 3-point response on the other end by Wiggins because they're making shots. Jared spinning, leading and scoring. Barnheiser went to the deck and it was no. Jackson drives against Dort. Vince, his lefty three is short. Gigi Jackson
nice
against Barnheiser
yes.
to the rim for 2.
Nice little smitty there. Right.
Fourth, they're 0-7. They have a 13-point lead, but that's tenuous. Now an 11-point lead.
Feel for your team to be at that threshold than below, because these things have been a lot easier as the Thunder now.
Gigi Jackson driving, hanging, and hitting.
Over the top move again there. Gigi loves to.
Kendrick Williams hits the three.
When we play against him and want to continue to play good contest defense.
Jalen Williams going downhill. Grizzlies didn't stop the ball. Vince turns down the screen. A Gigi Jackson three, bango. And a timeout, Oklahoma. Thunder, the league's best road record at 13-4. And Mitchell.
It's going to be big, partner, on the defense.
On the baseline. Aldama, good closeout by Mitchell. Aldama, however, drives and pushes it up and in.
Good job, Santi, just using
Attack mode, but gives way to Caruso. Wiggins spinning and hitting. A.J. Mitchell for three.
I'll tell you this much, partner.
Just 9 to make it a 2-point game. Short shot clock. Spencer for three. Oh my, around and out.
Now here.
Driving. Jalen Williams forced inside the arc. Kendrick Williams, an open three, gives the Thunder the lead. One.
Beat it.
Jackson against Dort, 10 to shoot. Howard, a three for the tie. It's off. Scored by Landale. Landale goes back up, hooks. 1-point game. 117-116. Jalen Williams drives off glass. No. Howard has it. 16 seconds. Shot clock is spinning. Clock at 6. Howard still nowhere to go. Tries to create. It's blocked by Caruso. The game is over, and the Thunder win it 117-116.